Brittany's dad is now saying that Yazan scammed him and his family out of $7,000. Guys, what is up? Just when we thought we were done with the Brittany and Yazan drama, now all of a sudden Brittany's dad, Greg, went on social media yesterday and just shared so much stuff. So let's not waste any time and just jump right into this one. And we must give credit to 90 Day the Melanated Way. They are amazing. They are incredible. They were the ones that actually got these screenshots and shared them on social media. So definitely make sure to give them a follow. But here are the screenshots. First, he posted that saying, "Keep playing with my daughter and we'll be exposing your family and your father." Now here's the juicy part. Then he went on to share this saying, "Yazan, you owe my family more than $7,000 and you say my daughter used you. You asked her to lie about you not knowing she was married to protect you from your grandfather. It was a scheme, I guess, to paint her as a liar. You had been trying to get to America since you met my family. Let's start telling the truth. I paid for her flights because you promised to, but instead spent the money partying with your boyfriend Muhammad, and you promised to pay me back and never have done so." And lastly, he went on to say this, saying, "Yazan, I find it comical how you have nothing good to say about my daughter when you cheated on her constantly. She has never said a word. You have stolen money from her and she never said a word. You have been not so good towards her and she never said a word. She has loved you even to protect you now, but I don't owe you any loyalty and don't deserve any from Brittany. You are a useless man and have been one since I met you. That's why I did not approve of you in the end." Oh my God, so here are my thoughts, and before I get into them, please make sure to comment below your thoughts. I am legitimately curious. What do you guys think? It's like, you know, do we believe Brittany? Do we believe Yazan? Do we believe Greg, who is Brittany's dad? And let me just kind of share my thoughts really quick. My thoughts are this. I never liked Brittany. I always kind of thought she was a liar and kind of just dramatic, and I was never a fan. And I never really liked Yazan. I liked him a hair more because I did kind of think that he was really kind of going through the ringer with his family, so I thought. Brittany has made the comments on several different times that Yazan knew the entire time that she was still married. She has said that a million times. Now, could she be lying? Yeah, but some reason my gut kind of told me, you know what? I wouldn't be shocked if Yazan did kind of know. I don't know why, but I just kind of wouldn't be shocked. But long story short, for some reason, I am sitting here kind of believing Greg, who is Brittany's dad. I freaking loved Greg, and that was my point. I didn't like Brittany, I didn't really like Yazan, but Greg, I liked him. I thought he was nice and wholesome. I don't know anything about this guy, but just from what I saw of Brittany's dad on 90 Day Fiance, he seemed like a really nice guy. And like I just said, put in the comments below if you guys agree or disagree. Maybe you guys couldn't stand the guy, but he had a big old smile. He seemed happy and nice and honest and just like an honorable person. He really did seem to be credible and nice and honest. Not really like his daughter, so I would say, but he seemed nice. I could be totally wrong. So when he, put out these posts, I was like, God, I kind of believe it. And it does sound logical that, Brittany spent around $7,000 flying back and forth to Jordan because she did go back and forth a handful of times, and clearly a ticket wouldn't be, cheap. A ticket could probably cost $1,000 to maybe $1,500, and she went back and forth several times. So right there could be the $7,000, and I could see Yazan saying, okay, I'll pay for it, and of course, the guy was never going to pay for it, and likely that makes sense why Greg came in and paid for the ticket. So there you go. There is the $7,000. That would not shock me one bit. But these posts, oh my God, it is looking pretty good. I'm kind of curious to see how Yazan, comes back, and I am really curious to see if Yazan's dad or mom say anything, because this dad, he seemed real, and he seemed like he hates Brittany, and this was no being scripted or fake drama. But it's like Brittany and now kind of even Greg just admitted that Yazan's parents knew what was going on. They knew Brittany was still married. So I'm kind of just like, oh, I'm so excited. But anyway, that is the details. That is the dirt on them. We're going to have to wait and see if Greg comes out with anything else. But my take, I'm believing it. I'm buying it. I think that is the truth. And I think he's an honest guy. And when I say he, I mean Greg, Brittany's dad. But I could be totally 100% wrong. So definitely feel free to comment below. And while we are on the topic of 90 Day Fiance, y'all already know the season finale of The Family Chantel was in fact on last night. And really quick, if you don't love this show, hear me out, because this was the season finale. And two really quick points. Number one, this is the fastest season I've ever seen of any reality TV show ever. So maybe they listened to some people out there that don't like this show and just freaking, I don't even know, cut it short. And it could have been the stay-at-home stuff too, maybe. But this season was really short. But anyway, it was a season finale and we kind of got some dirt. Kind of. The beginning of the episode was very good. We got to see Nicole and Alejandro. Let's start with them. Boom, right there. And guess what? Alejandro gave Nicole a ring. Yay, 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 yay. And for those of you guys that don't know, he is actually technically still legally married in the US, so it's kind of a gray area, but he did give her a ring, so he said, and he pulled out the ring and said, here you go, Nicole, this is a promise ring, a stupid freaking promise ring. He is like the 900,000th person on 90 Day Fiance or a 90 Day Fiance spinoff to give a woman a promise ring. I don't get why all these guys don't realize, and all the ladies don't realize, this means nothing. And all the ladies of this show, I mean, because Nicole, she got the ring. She was crying. She was so happy. She was like, this is going to show my mom that we're a real couple and we're really in love. And I'm sitting there thinking, that's a promise ring. I could go to a freaking pawn shop and buy a promise ring and give it to any random girl and okay, here you go. It doesn't mean, it means nothing, 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 nothing for 99% of these people. Like literally, okay, great. It's not, they're not legally married. They're not even really engaged. They're not even, planning on getting married. It's a freaking stupid promise ring. It means nothing. So she was happy. He was acting like it meant something. I don't know if he was just kind of trying to stall and kind of keep Nicole happy, which I don't know. But Nicole's mom, she wasn't happy at all. She just said, oh my God, he wants you for one reason, and that is for the romantic stuff, and that is it. And hey, the mom is convinced that Alejandro is never going to ever get a divorce, and he's going to keep Nicole on the side and then keep his wife. I don't think that's going to happen. I think he is just in a process which takes time to get a divorce. That is it, but we're gonna have to wait and see. Sadly, I don't have any spoilers on those two yet. I have heard little tidbits of rumors that they have been spotted together in New York, but I think honestly, it was before they even filmed all this. I do not believe that that is even up-to-date stuff. No one had masks on or anything in these pictures, so likely it was from months and months, maybe even honestly like a year or two ago. But are they still together? I do not know. And will they stay together? It just depends if Alejandro goes through with that divorce and if he really wants to be with Nicole, or I don't know, just be on a freaking TV show. So we're gonna have to wait and see. And before I go into what happened with the rest of the family, for those of you guys that can't stand hearing me talk, I don't blame you. I know I'm loud and annoying at times. If you want to hear a text written, I'm gonna start writing more blogs. My blog link is going to be above or below this video. So if you want to just read what happened basically without having to listen to me, I'm gonna put a link above or below this video to my blog where you can check out what I wrote. But for everyone else that wants to listen to my annoying voice and whatnot, this is what happened with the rest of the family. The rest of the clan was in the Philippines. They were there for Royal and Anjanette's wedding. Obviously, the first day of this, two-part wedding, it didn't go well. There was a lot of drama, and honestly, there wasn't much drama with literally anyone but Karen and Chantel. I don't know if the producers of this Family Chantel show just say, hey, here's the deal, we're giving you guys money and you got to go out there and start some drama, or if they are really just legitimate drama queens. If they are this dramatic by nature, I am just shocked that Karen's husband, whatever his name is, I can't even think of it, and Pedro are still married to these women, because these women, if they're being their real selves, oh my God, they're annoying. So Part one of the wedding, complete disaster. Anjanette left in tears. Anjanette's mom was like, honestly, really mad. And the rest of the family was mad. And it got to a point where Royal literally told his family, okay, enough is enough. Get out of here. Keep it moving. Leave. You know, go home. Get out of here. And he even said, you are not invited to the wedding the next day, because the part, 2 of this wedding is actually the actual wedding ceremony. So they were just mad and they were complaining, what'd we do? But I mean, it's like, come on. You guys just totally crossed every boundary. And but when I say you guys, I mean Karen and Chantel. Pedro, River, Winter, the dad, and everyone else just stood there. They didn't say anything. They were dancing. They were having a good time. They might have said a comment or two under their breath, but they did not say even a peep to anyone's face. Just Chantel and Karen. So the next day comes around and Chantel and Karen and the whole family, they're kind of just like, you know what? We flew all this way, 24 hours. We might as well try to see if we can talk to Royal and come to the wedding, which that ended up being stupid and probably even kind of fake scripted, because the dad and River and Pedro were in the wedding. So, I mean, it's like, what? Now your wedding party, your groom's party, whatever it's called, is gonna be cut in half? Like, it was kind of fake. I feel like they were never really uninvited. It was just kind of a little drama for the TV show, but they went and talked to Royal. Of course, Royal, and he honestly seemed legitimately genuine. He was like, you can come, but no drama. He didn't seem to be lying. He didn't seem to be dramatic. He was just like serious, hey, you can come, but no serious, craziness. Just come, keep to yourself, and that is that. And they came to the wedding, and hey, it was a beautiful, kind of like Americanized wedding. I don't want to say it was like, an American wedding, but it was like something you would see here. It was really nice. It was in some kind of a church type setting, and it was just looked really, really good. The decor, the people, everyone's dresses, besides Karen and Chantel, because those two crazy ladies had on like, a Disney princess dress. It wasn't even like, a Filipino, I don't even know, an ancient Filipino dress. It was like a freaking thing you'd see out of Disney Princess Girl or something. It was nothing. It was so stupid. But everyone else, Anjanette's mom, Anjanette's, the bridal party, whatever, her people and her wedding. If you can't tell, I've been to like one wedding in my entire life and I'm not very educated on wedding terms, but yeah, everyone in the wedding and around the wedding was dressed normally, just really normal dresses, one color, not all this, that, and the other. And then, here goes Chantel and Karen. Karen's was really bad. It was this, it was that, it had an ornament here, it was just everything. And I was just like, what is wrong with her? So of course, Karen and Chantel, they had to be the center of attention, which, like I said, I don't know if that was truly them, and if that is just truly how they are, they are so annoying. But they went to the wedding, they got married, even though they are technically already married. Royal seemed happier-ish. I feel like Royal has always kind of been a nerdy kind of a guy, and Anjanette, she's clearly attractive, she's pretty, and I think he's just like all giddy gung-ho that this, pretty girl is marrying him. But Anjanette, she really, 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 really does not seem happy. And honestly, you guys, it doesn't sit right in my gut. Like, it does not, I did not feel good seeing her get married. She didn't seem happy. She did not seem like she wanted to do it. And yeah, it was just honestly really, really, really awkward. She seems miserable. That's the moral of the story. She did not seem like she wanted to marry this guy one bit. Even no, just like no, 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 no. It did not look good. She was not smiling. I think she just, I hate to say this, but I feel like she came from not the best place. She didn't come with a great upbringing, it's kind of a lower income thing, and I think she just figured, hey, I'm attractive, I can meet a man overseas who has more money, who is going to make more money, and I can get me and maybe even my family a better life. Because, I mean, hey, she could eventually get a job. Royal, I think, has a solid job, and they could send some money back over to her family and her brother and sister, and maybe that can kind of go a longer ways. I don't know, but I really, and please feel free to comment below, but I really, really, really feel like she did not want to marry this guy at all. And then, yeah, they had the wedding. It went well, thank God. Besides the whole dress drama with Karen and Chantel, they kept their mouths shut for the most part. And then the grand finale home run slam. It was so awkward, but it was like, seriously, the most awkward thing ever. But Karen and Chantel and Royal and Anjanette and her entire family, they kind of came together in one little circle, and oh my God, it was so awkward. I have never seen someone in my entire life that just appeared to hate someone as much as Anjanette's mom. Anjanette's mom just looked furious. I mean, she was standing there with her arms crossed. That's the number one sign of, you know, someone's not happy or they're uncomfortable. Her arms were crossed. And yeah, she just looked mad and angry because Karen was blah, 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 blahing. She was saying, we, you know, this and we and that. And you could just see she had this glare that, oh my God. It's like when Sumit's mom was looking at Jenny. Yeah, like that times about 300,000. She looked mad. And she didn't say a peep. She just sat there with her arms crossed and this little glare like, oh my God. And yeah, she was furious. It was really awkward. And Karen and Chantel and everyone so stupid. They were kind of just like, la, 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 you know, this is going to be good, whatever. But you know, they kind of did ruin this wedding. I mean, they started a lot of drama. The bride was crying at one point, and at the end of the season, Karen and Chantel were both standing there saying, I still feel like this was a scam. I just honestly cannot understand how or why. So comment below if you guys think this is a scam. I really don't. I feel like Anjanette, I mean, I don't think she is scamming him. I don't think she's gonna come to America, take a bunch of money, get her family, you know, get her mom to marry some other guy in America, and then run off. I don't think that's going to happen. I could be wrong, but I feel like, you know, probably she is marrying him because she wants a better life, but I don't think she's gonna go anywhere. I think that's it. She wants a better life. He wants a young, beautiful, you know, wife, and he's gonna get that, and she'll get that too, and they can be quote-unquote happy. Now, they'll probably be miserable on the inside, but on the surface, they can appear to be happy. So the family Chantel, boom, that was the season finale. We basically ended on a note where just Karen and Chantel were saying, you know, like, we're gonna be one big happy family, but it was like kind of fake and weird to Anjanette and her entire family, and Anjanette was like, I still don't trust Chantel, I don't like her, but because she is my husband's sister, I'm gonna be civil and cordial, and that is that. So all I can literally think right now is, oh my God, can you guys imagine what it was like during Thanksgiving, and now Christmas is coming up, because like this show just aired and they're probably all still together, and this is incredibly awkward. So one of two things is going on. Either number one, this is really scripted and fake, or number two, it is real and it's just like so awkward right now during the holidays, to the point where I wouldn't even be shocked if Royal and Anjanette just celebrate on their own. They don't even celebrate with his family, because can you imagine how awkward this would be if they're all watching this now live and Anjanette's like, wow, you know, Chantel just called me a scam again, and it's like it's on and on and on. That would be awkward. So Family Chantel Season 2, that is the wrap. If you're wondering, are we gonna see another season? I do not have any idea. I'm shocked this season was so quick, but to tell y'all the truth, we kind of left typical TLC fashion. We left on a cliffhanger, which, if and when, not even if, let's just go right to when I start doing my own TV show, which I don't know if I told you guys that, but I really want to make a reality show. Shocker. I want to have some kind of a show of some sort. And when, I'm not even going to say if, I'm going to say when, because I want my mindset to be all wired right. When that day comes, I am going to try my best to do no cliffhangers, because I hate nothing more than cliffhangers. Cliffhangers for a whole season like this? Come on. That is so stupid and annoying. And because they left on like a cliffhanger, I feel like they're kind of just teasing us and getting us ready for the season 3. So I wouldn't be shocked if maybe in the summer, maybe next fall, I'm not sure when, but I would not be shocked if we do see a season 3 again very soon. The ratings probably did pretty good. I feel like everyone kind of somewhat likes this show. It's decent. And if you're wondering, well, what is going to take its place? I feel like Dr. Pimple Popper is going to take its spot, which is okay, average, nothing too fantastic, but I'll probably watch it. I don't know if I'm going to be talking about it, but I will probably watch it when I am bored. So guys, Family Chantel and, oh my God, Brittany and Yazan and her dad Greg, holy crap, I did not see that one coming. I could not see him being mad, because when we saw Greg, he had this just gigantically huge smile the entire time he was talking. So I'm trying to see him, you know, smiling and being mad. It doesn't seem like that's even possible. So Greg, I'm excited for more stuff to come out. I feel like this is just the beginning. I think he has a lot more to say. So I will definitely keep y'all up to date. And also, like I said, I'm going to be writing a lot more on my blog. I don't know why I am doing this, but I'm going to be writing a lot more blogs. So if you want to just read stuff on your own and not hear my big mouth blabber for however long, definitely I'm going to put my link above or below this video. I did a blog on the family Chantel. I'll be writing a post probably maybe once a day, a couple times a week kind of a deal. So definitely make sure to check that out. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and y'all better stay tuned for many, many, many more.